If I could find a way, I'd take back my heart without you. And you should stay if I could turn back time.
Yeah. Cool. How great to see you again. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Seriously, stop. You're a proper movie star right there.
Really.
So, Jake, great to see you back. Welcome back to the United Kingdom.
Thanks for
You've been
having
spending
me.
a bit of time over here. I know you shot a lot of Prince of Persia over here and
Yes,
parts of
yes,
Africa
we did.
as well.
Yes, we did.
What do you do when you're over here? Do you get a time to relax, a chance to catch up with friends, or is it pretty much a promotional, non-stop tour?
I came here 3 days early to prepare for your show.
Nice,
Yeah.
thank you.
I've been here for 3 days, and I've been trying to acclimate myself, but I haven't really been able to do a good job.
Do you have friends here? Do you hang out with friends? Do you have many people you know?
Nope.
No.
Well, I came here because I thought I had a lot of friends here, and because we filmed a movie here, and I thought wrong. But
Yeah.
it's okay.
But I hear you don't have many friends in America either. I hear this is...
Nope.
So what do you do? What did you do with your time in these 3 days? What do you do?
You know, I went for a run in Hyde Park.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, and then This is so sad.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, you're quite pathetic. I thought you were like... Of course not. Well, you know what? You could call me, call the boys. They've got cowboy hats and a tent in their back garden. Always ready. They're ready to go, right there. Hey,
That would be amazing.
Jake's been on the show a few times. He always looks good, but you bulked up a lot since last I saw you. I know I've seen the pictures as well of you getting ready for Prince of Persia.
Yes.
You piled on the pounds. You got in probably, I would have thought, the best shape of your life. Would I be right? Look at that. Have you seen that? Look at that. That looks like it's been airbrushed on.
Yeah, it does look like that, actually.
You've got next to no body fat there.
Yeah, I did. I got in shape. I got in pretty good shape. The hair, actually.
Did you grow that? Is that a wig?
I grew half of that.
Half of that.
that's grown.
So you had extensions put on?
Maybe.
You had to go and sit in a salon with a copy of Closer in front of you while they're gluing hair to your head, reading about Katona?
Yeah. No, but when I got the muscles was basically what I would do is you don't realize when you wash hair like that, how much you have to wash and how long it takes.
That was your workout regime?
Chiseled physique of the arms, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Shampoo, conditioner, not 2-in-1. Shampoo and then conditioner.
Don't do 2-in-1.
It's a strict regimen. It's really tough.
You enjoy being in that shape though? Did you feel good? I bet you felt pretty good every day when you woke up being in that kind of shape.
I did. I felt great. It was very nice.
Are you still in that kind of shape? Do you want to take your shirt off now so we can judge?
Would any of you be my friend if I took off?
That's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. Begging for friendship. Showing your breast for friendship.
I know, it's so sad. No, you'll just have to see the movie.
I've got a serious question to ask you about this. And here's something really interesting and unusual, at least I hope so. Prince of Persia, I'm sitting watching it thinking, OK, this is going to be a big summer movie. I guess it's great fun. He's a kind of a lovable thief. It's, you know, it's really good fun family film. But then I noticed that there's a kind of a parallel, if you look for it, with recent American foreign policy.
Really?
Well, yeah, you must have noticed that. You're politically aware.
Maybe.
Is that... let me explain to you, see if you can see what I'm talking about. The bunch of people that Jake is part of, this Persian family, they go to invade a city and they're told this city has weapons. These people have weapons they're going to use against them. And they go in there and guess what? They didn't have no weapon. Okay, now, is it me being stupid, ladies and gentlemen, or do you see a parallel here with things that have gone on recently? But I think it's very brave for a big studio to make a big move like that with that kind of thing in. This was deliberate? This was something they wanted to talk about? They wanted to have a debate about?
Well, to be honest, I think when we made the movie, I think a lot of the discussion of, you know, whether there were weapons of mass destruction, things like that, was sort of had come to an end, and that was not as politically hot at the time. So I think maybe in past drafts of the script before we shot it, there was discussion of that, but there wasn't when we shot it, and it didn't feel actually politically current.
Yeah, well, it's not what it's about as such, but certainly, you know, it made me think. It made me think that's maybe... and I thought that was a brave thing to do and a clever thing to do.
Thank you very much. I'll take credit for it.
Tell us more about the story, because you're not really a prince, are you?
No, I'm an orphan from the streets.
He's just an orphan boy, ladies and gentlemen. He's a little orphan boy.
Prince Destin is an orphan from the streets.
Orphan boy with no friends. Sound familiar? Running around the streets on his own, stealing apples.
He's stealing apples, and one of the young boys, he helps him out of a difficult situation. The king sees him get out of this situation, and so he takes him into his palace.
He adopts him.
Yes.
He's like Madonna or Angelina Jolie.
Or
he sees
Sandra
a little
Bullock.
Kid, He goes, come here.
Yes, exactly.
Sit on my camel.
And he sits on his camel, and he...
That's not a euphemism, by the way. He's riding a camel.
Literally sits, and he whips him, and he goes into the palace.
Yeah, yeah. And he becomes the third prince.
And he becomes the third prince. And then he grows up, and he's a great warrior, and one thing leads to another, and he gets his hands on this dagger, and he doesn't know what it does, but it turns back time.
Turns back time, that's it.
Yes.
Already it's exciting. Hey, I would be annoyed if I'd have been the other brothers in this story, because not only because they're the proper princes, and you're just this wannabe prince, but also you're much better looking than them.
Wow.
You know it, Jake.
Oh, cut it out.
Jake, come on.
Cut it out, Jonathan.
They look like they both have something wrong with them.
They're both wonderful, wonderful people.
I'm sure they are. They've got
wonderful.
inner beauty, but you've got outer beauty, and let's face it, that's what counts. You picked them specially? You said, give me a couple of funny guys, funny-looking guys. That one there with the weak chin and the squiffy eye.
Those are the ones I picked.
That's also how Madonna picks her babies, I believe.
Too.
How dare you say that? Let's have a look at a clip. It's a great, fun film. This is Prince of Persia.
I promise my...
That's a proper blockbuster. I want to see that on the big screen, like an IMAX screen.
Like a big screen.
Have you seen it on IMAX?
I haven't seen it on IMAX, but I can't wait.
Is it weird seeing yourself in a movie like that as opposed to the movies that up until now you've made, which have been, in a way, more like chamber pieces, you know, dramas about the people themselves, emotional stuff, you know? It's
Yeah, well, these movies, a movie like this is something I loved when I was a kid. I imagined myself as a sort of 8-year-old boy, and if I told myself that I was going to be playing that part, I think it would blow my own mind.
What a great part to have.
It's such a cool part. It's in the spirit of Indiana Jones.
You and two ugly brothers running across the desert.
You're never going. It's going to be horrible at the premiere of the movie.
They're fine. They're fine. Now.
How you doing, Jake? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Great. I'm ugly, huh? Great.
You said it. You said it.
Jonathan, I brought you a present.
Uh-oh. What do you got me there?
I brought you Camel.
Wow.
And some friends.
Yeah, this is why you don't have any grown-up friends to play with. Oh, is this from the movie? Are these the movie figures?
This is the Prince of Persia Legos.
Is this the Prince of Persia? Is that you?
That's Gemma.
Oh, no.
That's Gemma.
Wow, well, she must be thrilled with that. Looks like Susan Boyle. Look at that. Wild horses. Me want food. Me sing for food. Me the Gruffalo. Okay. Oh, there's you. This is Jake. Look at this, Jake. Little Jake, look, there's.
Oh, there you go.
You're getting the pity vote there. And these are the ugly brothers.
Yes.
Some of the time you were filming in Morocco?
Yes.
Morocco, land of mystery.
Yes.
Jasmine scent fills the air at night.
Yes, cinnamon.
Oh, the singing, wailing going on.
Don't
Beautiful,
stop.
beautiful. The Hubble bubble pipe.
Oh. Right.
Did you indulge in the traditional hospitality of the souk?
Yes.
Any of the marijuana? The hashish?
No.
The Moroccan black?
No.
What I'm talking about?
No.
Adam, we know you do, but Lord Sugar, you ever been one for the recreationals?
I'm going to take the fifth.
No, we only sell it by the gram. Well, so, Lord Alan, a fifth. Cheapskate with your wig. Lord Alan, have you ever been offered? Because I can't imagine anyone would offer it to you. No disrespect, but you know what I mean. It's like, did everyone ever said, even in the 60s, say, "Oi, Al, never mind that dodgy computer you're selling. You want to try some of this gear? It's well hard." No, you never tried?
No, you offered me a Cohiba once. That's about all I can remember.
That's a regular, legitimate Cuban cigar, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You didn't. You had it, didn't you? You took it.
Well, we were in America when you offered it, so it was illegal for you to give it to me because it was a Cuban cigar. You know?
Let's move on. Let's move on.